Hi everybody, it's Coach Tracy, and listen, we are here as your coaching staff and just really wanting to help you get the greatest results out of your programs and the things that you're doing. And what we're hearing from clients is giving us a little bit of feedback where we want to reach out and give you some ideas and things to help you get your workouts together and to just actually work harder and get a better result. So one of the things that we heard was that clients were saying that the band workouts were too easy. So I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you, because the band workouts are actually twice as hard as the dumbbell workouts if you do them correctly. And the magic of the band is that you can keep the band tight during the entire workout. You have what we call time under tension, or working on the eccentric and the concentric forward, up and down motion. And I'm going to show you that because that was confusing. But what typically happens, because I have taught group exercise for many, many years, is when we get into a client who's not familiar with the band, we would typically see something like this. So let's say it was a bicep curl and the client was trying to work on the bicep curl. So the band might be loosey-goosey and she'll come up and then she'll let it come down. Or the person would be maybe just kind of not really putting a lot into it, or it would just be this motion. And that would make sense if you're not skilled and you don't know. So what I want to teach you is that when we work with the bands, as coaches, we don't know how many times you've used your band, or if your band is old, or if it's brand new, or if it's super tight, or is it loosey-goosey. We don't have that information. So as a person who's working out, I'm going to look at my band and try to get the most out of it I can by keeping it tight all the time. So let's just say that you would see this motion with, and I have seen that. But what I would love to see is that we keep the band tight all the way through, keep it tight all the way back, keeping muscle engagement all the way through the lift, squeezing forward and back, keeping it tight. And if you said, my band doesn't do that, what I did today with my workout was to bring them hands a little closer to the center for this particular movement. So I actually had to use less of the band because this is kind of an old band. So I might make it harder by bringing my hands closer. Now I'm really, really working. Does that make sense? Because that's not this. And we've seen this. And that's okay. That's good to know. So let's go backwards to the bicep curl. What is beautiful about the bicep curl with the band is I can step back. I can put my foot closer to the handle to make it harder. This is pretty hard. So this might be an okay set for me. And I'm resisting on the way down. It's not this. That's pretty good. If I want to make it really hard, I can bring it really close, bend over, and get in there with a super tight band. And resist it on the way down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep that muscle tense all the way up and all the way down. So, at that point, I'm already tired. That is an amazing tip that you can use. And it also works the same for your buoy band. So what I want to just touch base on with these as well is when you are working with your bands, if you have the band on your knees, if the band is too stretched out, that's going to be a problem. You're going to have to do more reps. If it's super tight, you might have to do less reps. But you always want to keep the band in tension so it's not slacking in the middle. And that's one of the tips that we can't do in online training because we're not there with you the way we are in Group X. So I hope that helps you today. And just know that we're always here. We're trying to motivate you. We want you to do a good job. We want you to get successful and have results that you're after. So we're gonna just keep listening and just helping you see ways that you can improve your workouts. All right, thanks so much. Good luck.